And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot's good from Lawson.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
Now, here is Lawson. Mitchell dishes to Lewis. No good off the pit.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Mitchell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Now the Cardinals moving it up. Turner leading the charge.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Sanders' shot is off. Now Arizona with it. Trailing by 2. Hollis Jefferson. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And so it looks like Arizona will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Cardinals on D. Williams passes to Goodwin. Back to Williams. Carter on the wing. Hollins kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Arizona needs to get off a shot. Here's Carter. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Rozier. Feeds it to Turner. Pass to Thomas. Fires from 14. Ball's knocked loose. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Turner. Turner's got 8 points.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback. And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Turner in at shooting guard. Thomas is out there with Peyton, and it's Rozier in at the point. Now here's Ewing. Great D that time from Thomas.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
And for Arizona, we've got Williams. Ewing is out there with Goodwin, and it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot. It's a completely new group for the Cardinals. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Turner in at point guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at center. And for Arizona, we've got Johnson. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Lawson. That one's good, and the Cardinal lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Lewis.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Johnson dishes to Lawson. To the wing on the left. Johnson, the pass to Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. Lawson from outside. That's good. Lawson's got 5 now.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lawson. There's a screen. Goes up on the high post. Misses off the left iron. Well, Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. Not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Williams attacking. And Turner with the block. And so it looks like Arizona will retain possession here. Kicks it to Goodwin. Carter up top. It's tipped. And so it looks like Arizona will retain possession here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now here's Goodwin. He's covered closely. The pass to Roberts. Williams kicks to Goodwin. Williams dishes to Carter. 5 on the clock. Passes to Roberts. Arizona moving the ball around. Williams' shot is off. Cardinals leading by 6. Taking a look at Arizona. Williams is out there with Ewing. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Roberts in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's good. 14 points for Freak.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in his game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And both free throws good for Goodwin. Now here's Turner. Defense is right there. And Sanders kicks to Mack. Here's White. The shot, no good. So Arizona will take it the other way. Lewis outside. Now here's Goodwin. Turner covering. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Louisville. Kicks it out to Johnson from downtown. Arizona with another miss.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cardinals.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And Arizona making a change here. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second half. Turner against Lawson. Here's Lewis. Hits the front of the rim and out. Cardinals leading by 9. This is DeMatt. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Lewis passes to Lawson. Back to Lewis. Pass to Mitchell. Mack grabs the miss. Guys a chance to add to their lead.
And if they get it to double digits, Kevin, they might not get caught. You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
There's the dish to Turner. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Louisville and the Texas Longhorns.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Turner in at point guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5 down low. And White kicks to Mack. White the pass to Turner. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
He hits both from the stripe. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Doherty. Mack grabs the miss. White drives in. There's the pass to Mack. Shoots from the high post. Shot's good by Turner.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse. Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Feeds to Mack. No luck. And Texas the other way now.
And Louisville does it with team basketball. I mean, they have their share of players that went on to the NBA. Gorgie Zhang and Earl Clark come to mind recently. But overall, this is a program that relies on the sum of the whole being greater than the individual parts.
The 3. They get it back. Cardinals on D. Ellis outside. And Turner with the block. Out of bounds as Texas keeps possession. A platoon swap here for Texas. Blair the screen. There's the feed to Warwick. Texas moving it around. Blair dishes to Hudson. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Turner. Here's Rozier. Turner up top. There's the screen. Here's Hughes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hughes got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Blair. The dish to Hudson. Drops in the layup for 2. Hudson's got his first 2 points.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
We've got Richmond, and it's Warwick in at the 4.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Russell, he's checked in for Rozier. Texas trails by 5. And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
And for Louisville, Turner, he's in at point guard. Payton is out there with Thomas. Then it's Russell. And it's Hughes in at the 3. And for Texas, we've got Hudson. He's out there with Turner. And it's Thornton in at the shooting guard. That one's good, and the Cardinal lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hudson.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Turner powered down with both hands.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Hudson kicks to Thornton. Dishes it to Rush. Pass to Blair. He feeds it to Thornton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
So it's Louisville now. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Harrell the pass to Price. White dishes to Turner. He kicks to Mack. Outside White. There's the 3. And another 3 for Louisville.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Pass to Ford. Shot from 12. The shot is off. Now Louisville takes it the other way. To the middle. And it's White missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Doherty. Pass to Edwards. He dishes it to Ford. It's rebounded by Louisville.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Doherty. Texas no good that time either. Here's the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
On the court for Louisville, Turner, he's in at the point. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kicks it to Ellis. Longhorns passing it around. Doherty dishes to Ford. That is good, and the Louisville lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Edwards.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And it's Turner off the drive. And Sanders kicks to Mack. Back to Sanders. Turner with a screen on Ellis. Over to the left wing. Here's White. No good on the 3. White's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. They set the pick. Off the pick. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Turner. He's got 9. Louisville, no good that time either.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
The pass to Doherty. Feeds it to Ford. And stolen by White. Outside Turner. Now here's Harrell. Running by Ford. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean,
Texas trails by 11. They've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. And it's Warwick in at center. Here's Ford. No good off the back of the rim.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Mack the pass to Turner, and the layup's good off the glass. And Louisville leads by 13. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Louisville?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Mack, good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Edwards with it. Right wing. Knocked away. It's stolen by Early. Now the Cardinals moving it up. Turner leading the charge. Good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Edwards passes to Ford. Out left to the wing. Pass to Edwards. Out of bounds as Texas keeps possession. Both teams deciding to change it.
Quando eu me
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Louisville.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as 2 major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a fun-type situation. Both of these programs know that a win's up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's White. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Jayhawks with possession. 6-point game. There's a good screen. Lee, a screen on White. Duncan kicks to Lee. Back to Duncan. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Turner following the score by Kansas. Here's White. No good with the triple. Cardinals on D. Lee kicks it to Gaines. Duncan, the pass to Terry. Wing shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. Terry's got his first bucket of the night. And here are the Cardinals. And it's Turner off the drive. Nice D from Duncan.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Oubre dishes the lead. And Sanders pulls it down.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And Turner kicks to White. He dishes it to Harrell. From 8, and that one's good.
Yeah, there's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Kansas trails by 4. Some changes for Kansas. Here's Williams. Pass to Daniels. The dish to Frazier. And Thomas with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
Clock at 6. Turner in at shooting guard. Payton is out there with Thomas. And it's Hughes in at the 3 slot. Frazier. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And for Kansas, they've got Frazier. And it's Calderon in at small forward. Now here's Frazier. No good from 11 feet. Turner passes to Rozier. Stripped it away. And now Calderon pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Rozier, the pass to Turner. To the paint. And the basket by Rozier.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Kansas trails by 4. Williams dishes to Calderon. Here's the screen. Williams kicks to Dedmon. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Now Calderon following the three-point attempt by Freak. But they get it back. Second chance shot. That is good. And the Louisville lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dedmon. Dedmon's got his first 2 points. And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Turner in at point guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5 spot. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan. And it's Terry in at the power forward. And it's Turner off the drive. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And so here's Kansas. After the basketball, Louisville. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Turner.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And that is good. Sanders has got his first bucket of the night.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Kansas, trailing by 5 to the inside. Hughes with the steal. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Lee passes to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Here's Dedman. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Turner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Sanders with the ball. And Terry picks him up defensively.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Hughes kicks to Harrell. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Hughes with it. They set the pick. Nailed from three-point land. Hughes got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kansas trails by 6. And here is Lee. Terry with a screen on Turner. Lee kicks to Calderon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So it's Louisville now. And it's Turner off the drive. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Turner's got 6. Turner's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Turner with the steal. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. A big group substitution here for Kansas. .58 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Turner is in at the point. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at center. And the foul called on Freak. There's 47 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Gaines. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And that's an intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And that one misses. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
There's 14 seconds left here in the second half. Lee outside. Here's Oubre. Offline with his 3. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied. Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the Louisville Cardinals.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the college tournament, Clark.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
Hill kicks to Evans. They shoot again, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Wade, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Outside Hill. Pass to Hawkins. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. The outside leaner. And he connects with the jumper. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now. Taking a leaner with no one on him.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And here's Hawkins. Wade kicks to Hill. Back to Wade. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now Hawkins. Here's Wade. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Outside Turner. Payton outside. Hughes kicks to Thomas. Another shot. And the shot is good. The Badger lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Turner.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. And it's Conley in at the 3 slot. Gibson the screen. Hawkins kicks to Hill. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Wisconsin trails by 4. Hawkins with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Conley, an easy layup after coming off the pick.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Turner passes to Hughes. Over to the wing. There's the screen. Back to Turner. On the wing, Hughes. There's the triple. And that one's good. Hughes got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pick up by Hill. The pass to Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got his second bucket.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
Rozier the pass to Turner. On the wing, Hughes. Three-pointer. And another three for Louisville.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Hawkins kicks to Conley. Turner with the steal. And here again, Louisville in transition. Up the court they go. Comes up empty down low.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Louisville shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Turner in at point guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Wisconsin trails by 5. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Turner, he's in at the point. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5 down low.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Hill dishes to Decker. The Badgers working the ball around now. The kick out to Hill. To the right side. Kaminsky, the pass to Hill. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Louisville. Right side, White. To the wing right side. There's the 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep. Wisconsin trails by 10.
And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Russell, he's checked in for the Cardinals. Price comes in for... Cardinals leading by 8.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Fisher is out there with Peyton. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Here's Harrell. Lays it up and banks it in. And Louisville leads by 12. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Louisville.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Evans. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Now, here's Decker. Just 4 to shoot. Wisconsin needs to get off a shot. 13 feet away. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And Harrell shoots it in.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. It's going to be on Freak. Max checked in for Early. Hawkins checked in for Wisconsin. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Outside, White. To the wing right side. Turner against Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Turner kicks to Sanders. Pass to Harrell. Shot from 12. Again, the Cardinals score.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cardinals.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them. I
like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity.
So we see the Cardinals get the win here. And what?
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing,
Daddy.
Mr.
Hey,
P?
Bobs.
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen. In life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But, freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know what? But it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Freak,
my business.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me,
it's
yes
none of
or
your
no.
business.
It's none of
Go
my business.
wrong.
Yeah, manager.
Can I just interrupt
Your tone.
for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency.
Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you, son.
Love you too, son. Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow. With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Jesse Turner from the University of Louisville.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady, Yvette. My dude, Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, Harlem in the building all day, yo.
All right.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
You know, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
HBK, yeah, you know how we